Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, and I have to say good afternoon. I'm making the videos a little bit later this Saturday, but welcome back. Hope you're all having a great start of the weekend, and welcome to this new video on Sui. We're going to do a full update. We'll talk about what's going on right now. There are some more positive updates. We hit the main support level we've spoken about in the last video, so we were either way due for an update. So that's what we're going to do in this video. We'll take a look at the fundamentals briefly as well. I have the fundamentals on the screen right here. Look, I cannot say too much about the fundamentals, all right? I'm being paid by Sui. They're paying me to say positive things. No, I'm joking, but just came to me. No, but the fundamentals, now being real, look, the fundamentals have been bad, right? And then today, or at least 2 days ago or something, we had some pretty good DEX trading volumes. But that is one day. That is one day after the majority of the time after the Cetus hack fundamentally has been bad for Sui, right? TVL has dropped down by a fair amount, about 10 to 20%. DEX trading volumes have dropped down even more, which is even more bearish. So fundamentally, I mean, can we recover? Yes, but that is what I mean. I cannot say too much about it, right? We have to see what it does over the course of the next week, next weeks, maybe even next month. For us to make a conclusion on the fundamentals of Sui as a project and a network. So I'll keep you updated on that, but that is what I have to say about that for now. Now, getting back to Sui right here, what I said in the last video is that I thought it was most likely we would still pull back a little bit lower into $3 and 2.85 with the bearish pressure we had over the course of Friday, I think, or Thursday and Friday. No, Thursday mainly, I think. We pushed down into that level. There we found support, amazing level by the way, right here. Found support right here at the 0.618 fib and an imbalance we had from all the way from the 23rd of April, quite some time ago. Bounced there, reclaimed the daily 200 EMA, and ultimately we look relatively stable. But that is everything that Sui is at this point of time, I think. All right, we actually had some volume coming in right here with this bounce, but I think ultimately the volume that Sui created with this bounce is still much lower than the volume we had, for example, at this bottom. And technically and fundamentally, I'd say there's no reason to suspect that Sui is going to break out and going to rally again. Technically, we're still trading below the daily trend. We're still trading below the 12-hour trend. We're still trading below the, well, no, we have actually broken off the 4-hour trend, but in the weekend and with low volume. So how much can we actually trust that? I think not much. So this is decent price action for a bottom, and I think especially also if you take a look at the general markets right now, a bottom is most likely, or at least it's most likely that Sui has formed a local bottom. But does that mean that I think Sui is going to rally? No. I think it's most likely that Sui is going to stay relatively stable here, with a potential move into the main resistance level right here at 3.45. But at this point of time, I do not see enough reasons, not fundamentally, not technically, to break out of that. All right, so I think we can get there, but ultimately I think we will reject. And then I think we'll consolidate here on top of that main support level at $3, and then between $3 and 3.45. And then down the line, of course, we are going to get a breakout. And at this point of time, given the general crypto markets, right? So then I'm talking mostly about Bitcoin. I'd say the most likely scenario after that is a bullish breakout. But that is not something I'm trading, and that is very much speculation, dependent on what Bitcoin does. So yeah, those are my thoughts. I think that's what you need to know regarding Sui for now. If you do have any questions, of course, let me know. But for now, thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, and bye.